Sports College Football. I'm Reese Davis, David Pollack and Jesse Palmer with me in the booth. Guys, we are ready to tee it up. Kickoff team on the field, ready to start this postseason classic. What kind of field position can he help them with on the return? He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the
again and see.
Will go on offense first to start this game. Here he comes, and obviously defense is always going to be aware of a quarterback, but boy, he finds a way to put defenses on their heels all the time, David.
I mean, what can't he do? He's got the weapons, he's got the confidence, he's got the experience. Jesse, these kind of guys are so hard to defend.
You're right. They better be able to find a way to get pressure on him, because if they don't, this is going to be a long day.
One thing I've noticed from talking to coaches about their approach to bowl games is how many of them use it as a springboard for next season. They try to focus on developing some of the new guys, maybe, that have joined them for the bowl practices.
I mean, you get 15-plus extra practices. You start to play and experience more as young guys. The older guys get a little bit more rest. But, yeah, you're building the future. You're building the foundation. You're working on your technique. And you know what? You also get to have some fun. I think that's important for team building, is having fun at your location, doing the different things together to start to build that unity that will make a big difference in the future.
Yeah, there's a saying in college football that your freshman year, when you get to bowl season, you're no longer a freshman. A lot of players grow up, get the extra practices mentally, and from a confidence standpoint, you turn the page. I can remember back to my true freshman year, we're getting ready to play Penn State. We had a lot of NFL talent in my freshman class, and everybody just seemed to grow a foot taller. They were playing with a different intensity level that really paid off for us the next year.
And the tackle was made, but there has been a flag thrown. They'll decline that penalty, obviously very happy with the results of the play. And here comes the offense on second down. They'll run the option. And a really short game before he gets a whole bunch of company from the defense. Ball's at the 27. This offense facing a 3rd and long. Corners right up on that line of scrimmage. Pressure coming. And the quarterback is snowed under.
That inside linebacker showing you the speed and the recognition. He saw a gap and saw a crease and a free path to the quarterback, and whoo, he took her.
Navy will have to punt it away. This will be their first punt of the afternoon. He'll bring it back. It's Brown. Little pressure on the coverage team there, and they'll stop him at the 47-yard line. So the Iowa Hawkeyes offense has the ball for the first time. As we take a look at our impact players for this one, what are you looking for, Jesse, for a guy to make an impact?
Well, these are simply put the leaders of this football team, and generally games go how these guys play. If they make plays, they've got a shot to win this one.
No doubt, they got to show up. These are the team leaders. These guys have to play well if they're going to win the football game.
A solid pickup there before the defense is able to make the stop. David, given the fact that you are a devoted helmet head, I'm not sure that you're aware there are a lot of other festivities around the bowl game. Did you ever experience any of that?
Of course I'm a helmet head. Yeah, spot on. Agree with that. But here's the thing. We did a meat-eating contest at the Outback Bowl my senior year. Which squad could eat more steak from Outback? It was absolutely amazing. So I experienced that in all of its glory.
They have a first down at the 41-yard line. Fires to the wideout. All kinds of room to throw that one in there. Almost took it all the way, but a huge gain, and he has him set up first and goal.
And this defense is going to have their hands full because they're going to need to be comfortable with guys one-on-one on islands in the perimeter of the field, and they're just going to have to make better plays than what we saw right there.
And they break the seal on the scoring.
And what did I start for this offense? The throw game, getting working, getting the touch touchdown pass. This quarterback getting
That's hilarious. You don't remember last night.
Passing game getting in a rhythm. Nice start for this offense.
PAT unit on the field. And he's got the extra point, and it's 7-0 to start this one. Quick work on that scoring drive, just 4 plays. And they get it into the end zone with a 6-yard touchdown pass.
See.
The returner will field it and try to set up his offense in great field position. And the coverage team able to wrestle him down. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. David, the punter got some work last time. They'd like to keep him on the sidelines in this drive.
Yeah, it's not something you want to say very often. You don't want the punter out there. This offense needs to get back rattled up and get a little bit more of a rhythm.
Best way to do that, identify where your best players are and just get them the football. Give these guys some touches to kickstart this offense.
This offense has a 2nd down play. Give to the running back. Defense there to stop him after a gain of 1 to the 22.
Now that's what you're trying to do as a defense. Limit those damages when they run the football. Get them on the ground, short gains. Set your defense for positive situations down the road.
He gets it so close to the 1st down marker, but I think he's going to be a touch short. Navy will have to punt it away. On the return, it's Brown.
Why am I getting notifications?
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Jesse, a very productive drive last time, wound up with a touchdown.
Yeah, mixing and matching play calling really well. Nice balance on that last one, Dave. Let's see what they can do here in this next drive.
Yeah, and I don't expect anything different. When you put together a drive like that, I would do more of the same. Keep the pace, keep it going.
Well, guys, bowl season is here. Always fun to get these non-traditional matchups that you don't see regularly. What do you guys remember about playing in a bowl?
I think you remember all the moments throughout the season and throughout your career, and then it's the last time that you ever get these group of individuals together. You say goodbye to so many people, and it's kind of bittersweet, but always fun, Jesse, to dance with.
Oh my goodness, he caught that.
And they picked it off. Going the other way, and he's got room. A dangerous cover man and a dangerous return man after the pick as he gets it all the way to the 44-yard line. 1st down for this offense. Moving the running back, trying to get the D to tip its hand. Not much working there. It'll be 2nd and 9. Went to the running game on 1st down. Now here they come again. He'll ride his man on the option. Showing off that power as he plows ahead to the 38.
I think you run that play on 2nd down knowing it's going to make 3rd down easy. You're not trying to hit a home run. You don't need the big play right now. Now you know 3rd down, everything's on the table, everything's available, high success rate.
They go to the draw. They make the stop, and this running game moves the chains as they get the 1st down. Here's this offense with a fresh set of downs. On the option. And they try the middle of this defense, and that is not happening. Line getting set on 2nd down. Motion trying to get the defense to show his hand. There to stop him after a pickup of 1 to the 22. Already well within field goal range. Wonder how aggressive they'll be on 3rd and long from the 22. Looking downfield, it's Horvath. And this sophomore able to wreak some havoc and get the sack.
And that's a great job by this defense. You don't care about yards anymore. Yards are arbitrary. Let them drive down the field, so be it. You want to keep touchdowns off the board, and they might have just done that with a sack right there.
Field goal is good.
Hello? Hello? Yeah, I can hear you. It's coming up soon. No. Who's that?
Now the kickoff team out there as they prepare
Yep.
to put boot to left. He'll bring it back from inside his 5.
I'm saying I'm talking to your yeah, you said, what did you say?
More dynamic that they get him on the ground at the 20. Iowa has the ball back on
Yep. I'm happy with what we got so far. You know, only way is up.
Pick last time, Jesse.
Only way is up.
Good job on the sideline there.
The biggest question is, are you happy with what you see?
Turn the page, calm them down to go out and refocus this drive.
Yeah, and some people do that better than others, but you got to show some.
Who's our preseason record?
Go and help around him a little bit with this system.
After that last incompletion, here's second.
Exactly. So I'm confused about
Now the quarterback
why you asking about mine though.
play call. 2nd and 10, he'll throw again. Oh, and he gets downfield for the big catch. And they'll do more than move the chains. They'll move that thing more than 30 yards.
Last 7 games.
Finally stop.
It's hard to say. I feel it's hard to say because last year we looked amazing.
Or do something a little bit different.
Last year we won all 4 games. Every time Kenny Pickett was on the field, we scored a touchdown.
He's gonna pass. Unloads to the wideout.
Well, that's what I'm saying.
And the ball
Is because in the preseason we looked amazing. Kenny Pickett
after a good return on
had like an 80% completion percentage. He scored a touchdown every time he was on the field in preseason.
Quarterback here, 2 interceptions already in this game. He's got
So-
to do a much better
so
job
that-
with decision.
So that's what I'm saying. That's why when people talk about the Steelers in the preseason, I'm like, hey, I'd rather us lose every game versus what I saw last year. I'd rather us lose every game in the preseason. That lets me know, okay, at least we start a little different. Because last year we won every game and it was terrible. So go ahead and lose every preseason game. Get all the losses out now, so that way we can take the real season serious.
Pre-snap motion quarterback trying to get a read. And after
Yeah.
the tackle, that will bring us to the end of the first quarter. Here comes the offense on 2nd down.
What regards? Defense, offense, or
That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. We've played one. Before we move on, let's have a look at the stats.
so outside of the quarterback position, I love the roster. We got a playoff roster.
Get back to it and open the second period.
We got a good defense. Offensive line still need a little bit of work, but everything else is good.
Running back goes in motion.
You know what's funny? That exact statement you just said, I've heard that statement every year for the last 5-6 years. I've heard that statement. Every year, we have never been last. Do you know? You want something even funnier? Since the AFC North has been constructed with the Bengals, Steelers, Browns, and Ravens, since we had the realignment and those 4 have been in the AFC North, the Steelers have never finished in last. We've never finished in last in the division. What I'm saying is I've heard the same thing you saying. I've heard every year. I'm just saying. I've heard it every year.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Boy, they had that last drive moving a little bit, David, but then the mistake just crushed them. And he throws his 3rd pick of the day. His head has to be spinning. Bringing it back. Touchdown, midshipman.
Based on what year?
That D coming up with a play like that. What a play by this defense with the pick six.
And how about the defender? Exactly what you're supposed to do. Breaks on the football, makes the interception. Everybody on defense, we turn to offense. We'll lay some blocks so my guy can get it and take it back to the house.
And he did make that extra
So
point, no
I think our roster's improved tremendously over the last 2 or 3 years. When we Big Ben's the year Big Ben retired, and we had no quarterback really. That was the year we should have lost every single game, or at least we won 500. So the years that we've got 500, our team was worse.
They're going to jump routes. They're going to play aggressive. You got to take advantage of that. Maybe use that this time to your advantage.
After the filthy move, he's got room, and he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play.
Those outside runs, if they can get
Y'all should have got rid of Matt Ryan about when he gave up that 28-3 lead.
This makes quarterbacks come up and tackle. Safeties come up and tackle, as opposed to linebackers and big defensive players. You get your guy out in space where he can use his speed and his physicality against guys that usually cover. And
I was gonna say, if I'm not mistaken, the biggest comeback ever given up was by Matt Ryan in NFL history, and then the second biggest was Matt Ryan.
To the air, it's McNamara. Throws to the wideout. He got it. Gets out of bounds after the big play, and they'll be set up in business for the first and goal. Exceptional footwork to stay in bounds, and just a little bit better, and he could have scored.
Yeah, if he keeps his balance or gets the speed.
Quarterback sneak for the touchdown. Now they'll line up for what they hope is automatic.
I understand.
It is good, and it's a 4-point lead.
You can agree, disagree. That's all you got to do sometimes.
And it was finished off with the quarterback.
You talking about Alex?
Fielded in the end zone, it's Myers. Not nearly as much as he
Better than Trump.
When he brought it out in the end zone, he'll be stopped at the 15. And here comes the Navy offense.
Too divisive.
After that last pick, David, they really need to take care of the ball this time.
No doubt. And Palmer, I want to know what Spurrier said to you on the sideline after a pick.
Do that again, and you'll be right here beside me for the rest of the game. You got to go out. You got to call your plays.
Yes.
I hope this coaching staff isn't going to be afraid to throw it this route.
Defense going to jam these receivers right off the line. Really nice stop there from this senior leader.
And that was a nice
I'm gonna be honest. At this point, when you got Democrat versus Republican, either party is the same. So to me, it's a lose-lose until which we're not going to, until we change the political system and stop making it a bipartisan type of political system. It's going to be the same thing every time. So
getting pushed around and bullied in this game so far. Let's see what happens moving forward.
And they'll bring him to the ground after a short gain.
I mean, this is what he says about everybody. He said something about everybody.
Now on the option. And he is just engulfed at the line by this giant defensive tackle. Ball's at the 29. Defense can taste getting off the field. It's 3rd and long. Wants to throw.
Yep.
It's Horvath. Fires to the wideout. Makes the grab. Got a lot of running room. The tag. Touchdown, Navy. A great catch and run for 6.
One of the reasons this offense is so exciting to watch, they've got guys that are dangerous.
I'll take over Biden.
If this quarterback gets through his progression, David, he hits you in
I'll take over Biden just from
Man, it's your job to do
perception.
the rest, right? You hit me in stride where I don't have to stop running. I don't have to break down. It makes it so easy. The connection between quarterback, wide receiver, you can tell this is a good one, and that's why they got 6 on that play.
Here he comes from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. The way this game started, you feel as if you have to score a touchdown every time.
Well, he told he told Christians, he said if you vote for me, Christians will never have to register to vote.
This is back and forth, and I gotta score, and every possession matters so much. What does that do to you as a quarterback?
Well, it puts a lot more pressure on you for sure to feel like I gotta make every third down throw. If guys are open vertically down the field, I gotta hit them too. We can't let our serve get broken.
That was weird. That was the most random phone call I've ever had. Random phone call I have from your dad. Not that bad thing. It was really.
He called me like 20 minutes prior to him calling.
I wish you would have warned me. I'm going to hear about this. What's going on?
Oh.
Thought something was happening.
It's not a home run, but it's just enough by the running back to move the chains.
With a first down, they'll snap it from the 32. Receivers telling the quarterback what they see. Looking to move it through the air. Got a man. It's Brown. And how about that catch and run? So dangerous, this guy.
Well, the defense did a nice job taking everything.
You can give him what's in that bag, Candace.
But once the drag route was caught,
give him what's in that bag.
The ball carrier in time to make a tackle, and as a result, you set it down.
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, for protein.
After the productive first down play, it's 2nd and 6. Back to throw, it's McNamara. Fires to the middle. Wide open downfield. And he almost ran away from everybody on that one. A huge pickup on that play. First down here with time for maybe one more play until the 2-minute warning.
That's a beautiful pass and catch. I love the job the quarterback does manipulating the defense with his eyes. He froze that safety, and that allowed his receiver more room to work his route.
We'll give him a couple on that one. 2nd and 8 coming up. Going to work in the red zone. They can't pick up the first down without getting it into the end zone. Wide out in motion. Trying to get the edge with a quick touch pass. Into the house. Touchdown.
Saying it. Right.
And I just love the execution by this offense. Late in the half, man, you want to take the lead. You want to get that momentum on your side, and they do it. They finish it with the passing game. I'll tell you what, keep that passing game up. You can keep this lead, keep the momentum, and keep putting up numbers.
Kick it away after scoring the touchdown. He'll bring it out. It's Myers. I know he thinks he can house every return, but sometimes you just have to take a knee as he stopped at the 14. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. These two defenses have had their heads spinning here in the first half, and now we might even see a little more. It's going back and forth. It's like two heavyweights trading blows. David, what does this defense got to do to get a stop here?
I tell you what, man, when you're giving up points like this and you've got no momentum, you got to find somebody that can make a play to create something. And listen, if they're scoring anyways, let's be aggressive. Let's blitz more. Let's make sure we're making them feel discomfort in some way, shape, or form.
Passing game very effective on 2nd down. What about here on 3rd? They'll try to get the first through the air. Can't make the connection on 3rd down thanks to that tough, hard-nosed pass defense, and now it's 4th down. Navy will have to punt it away. He only needs a sliver of daylight. Coverage team gets the job done, and they'll mark him down at the 38-yard line. Iowa has the ball back on offense. How about that last drive? Just carved him up in the air, David.
Yeah, and how about that quarterback? You gave him the ball, and he delivered the goods. Great job taking apart the defense, Jesse, on that last drive.
He really did, David. I mean, that was a masterclass in just reading coverage and being accurate.
He's run out of bounds, but not before. Turning in a big pickup and moving the sticks for a first down.
Well, this defense is being challenged, and this secondary in particular And I know a DB made the tackle there, but we're only in the second quarter, and already this quarterback has over 200 yards passing.
Comes out throwing on first down. And that's a mistake you don't expect to see from a senior, and he is lucky to get it back. And the Hawkeyes come to the line in the hurry-up. The receivers often will run their route based on a side adjustment. Well, the quarterback can make a big play when he starts moving around. Excellent coverage and good use of the hands to knock it away.
Well, I know that one fell incomplete, but what a day this guy's had throwing the football. Multiple touchdowns, and he's done a really nice job with his decision-making. Hasn't thrown any picks, which has really helped keep this offense on schedule.
Third down conversions are a huge stat, and this one would be a doozy if they can pull it off. Throws to the tight end. They ripped off a big one, and they get it down to the 27. This is a great way to control tempo, control the game, feeding the tight end, and they've done it beautifully here in the first half.
You find great matchups, Reese. I mean, you think about it. He's too good to be covered by linebackers. You like your matchup versus a safety, so zone or man, whatever you want to do, I'm going to find the big fella because he's going to be open most of the time.
Hey, man, sometimes you get the perfect play call at the perfect time. That time the defense blitzing, offensive line allowed everybody to run upfield, and they slipped in the running back screen, and behind it, there was nobody there to make a tackle, and this offense generates a massive play.
Unloads to the wideout.
Oh, my goodness.
And it is another interception. Just a terrible struggle for this quarterback. And after the interception and the turnover, this defense has set its offense up for business.
Timing has to be so good. You're throwing at his own defense over the middle of the field. The ball's got to come out specifically on time because these windows close really quickly. Ball there thrown a little bit late. As a result, it's an INT.
Can't hold on. He had him right down the middle, and he flat dropped it. Now on second down after the incompletion. Trying to hit the sideline on the right. He's run out of bounds, but a big play on that one, and it'll be a first down. Time dwindling away as they try to put points on the board right before the half. Handoff to the fullback. Now after that run, they're in pretty good shape at the 30-yard line. A timeout is called as this offense tries to find a way to get more points on the board before the half. On second down, will they go back to the ground game? Looking for space. It's Chapman. At the 40, there he goes. Defense caught out of position, and they get him down finally at the 38. We've got a timeout in the waning seconds of the half. Maybe a chance to get off a couple more plays. Now with just a few seconds left, not enough time to run another play, but there is time to kick a field goal and take the lead.
I'm trying to lose this game.
Personal foul. Roughing the kicker. Defense.
You must protect the kicker when he's in a defenseless position like
trying
that.
to lose this game.
He's going to give the offense a first down. Between the uprights, it's good. And it's a deadlock here in the third quarter after the field goal. First half in the books. Time now to join Kevin Connors in our halftime update.
Reese, a first half that gave us some riveting moments, not to mention the dramatic and the unexpected. In other words, a fabulous start to the Gator Bowl. It's been a fun start to this one, and this offense has really been the story. They've opened up a sizable lead, and unless something drastic changes, things might get even more out of hand. A combination of lethal efficiency, and that offensive line has been the key. They've mauled that defense and also just about broken their will. With that said, let's send it back to Reese and the guys for the conclusion of the Gator Bowl.
Navy will kick it deep to get the second half underway. On the move from inside his 5. He was looking for some running room, but not much to be found as he stopped at the 18. Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. We are locked up to start the second half, and guys, you know what? In a bowl, sometimes that intensity really builds. He lobs one high down the left side. It's complete. A huge pickup. Flying out to the left. Touchdown, Iowa! And with that one, they jump on top here in the second half.
I'll tell him, right?
He's got all the skills that you look for in a big-time target. And that's already his second touchdown of the game.
And the extra point is true, and they're on top by 7. About to kick it off after punching it in for the touchdown. On the run from inside his own 5. Not a lot of space to be found. Good hustle by the coverage team, and they stop him at the 21. And Navy will go back on the attack. Guys, that last trip, a little disappointing having to take the 3.
Yeah, and I think, Jesse, you see so many offenses talk about getting yards and the tempo and all the stuff they do. It was a nice job moving the football, but they got to get in the end zone this time.
Yeah, and I think to do that, they just got to be more physical at the point of attack. Get some push up front. They need to be the best running team in this game to win.
On the option. Got room at the 35. He will step out of bounds, but not before the big pickup and a first down for this offense.
And David, how demoralizing does it have to be for a defense when you know they're going to run it, everyone in the stadium knows they're going to run it, and still you cannot stop it?
There's nothing more demoralizing as a defensive lineman because...
And the ball is free on the pitch.
Well, the offense is able to avoid disaster right there. Problem is they fumbled it, but thankfully they were able to jump back on and not have a turnover.
Lost one on that last one. It's 2nd and 11. They'll power it inside with the fullback. And he has a solid gain before the defense bottles him up.
And this fullback, he's a part of the running attack. It's not just going to be tailbacks carrying the football. The fullback, he can do some work as well running between the tackles. He showed you there.
To the air, it's Horvath. And the defense gets to the quarterbacks.
So I think a big key to linebackers having success.
Yes, man, I'm feeling with them.
Perfect that timing was by that linebacker. It's almost as if he knew when the snap count was. Great anticipation.
Not going to risk a return here. He'll make the fair catch. Iowa has the ball back on offense. Boy, that last touchdown, the one-play quick strike scored. Jesse, this offense hoping to keep that kind of explosiveness going.
And I don't know if they're going to get the same looks defensively because of just how explosive that play was, Reese. David, they may be seeing a little bit more off coverage on this drive and maybe some soft boxes.
And when you make that kind of explosive play, you're going to put the defense on teams. They're going to be a little bit more conservative. So this offensive approach now, maybe I don't have to go deep. I can go a little bit shorter and just make those easy plays underneath.
Still running at the 40. And it's a first down. They'll mark it at the 44.
So I would feed this guy. Listen, I can run RPOs all I want, but I just need to know if it's a tie, give it to this guy. He'll make plays. He's got speed. He'll hit the hole. He's a physical runner, so I keep feeding this guy for sure.
Might as well give it to him again. A strong tackle and wrap up from the junior.
You know, as a defense, you kind of want to force the give on the RPO. You want them to run the football, and you could tell maybe the quarterback wishes he pulled this. Small gain, but some information you gathered maybe for the next time you get to run an RPO.
Coming after him. And they got him for the sack.
But when it's a play-action pass, that quarterback, he really has to sell the fake. He can't tell his offensive lineman's getting beat right away while he's selling the fake. He had no shot.
And he's not going to get there. The defense stands tall and makes the stop.
You got to love that. On defense, one of the most critical statistics out there is how do you play on third down? How do you prevent the opponent from keeping drives alive? Right there, tackling the catch. You gave up the completion. Whoop-de-doo. You set up 4th and long.
Just plowing ahead. Well, they just drained all the suspense out of the 4th down conversion, moving the chains easily.
Right? Hey, walking with the sleep.
4th down early in the game on your own end, and you go for it, but when you make decisions and throws like that, it's easy to see why.
And they took a shot on that one, but couldn't make the connection. It's incomplete.
It's a nice job by the defense turning the page. You just gave up an explosive play. Now you got to come right back.
Right,
nice job in the back end to force that incompletion.
They'll run play action. That pass is incomplete, and they might be fortunate. It wasn't not free for a fumble. It'll be third down. They line up, and it is a long way to the sticks from here. Here's the handoff. What a good run there. He has enough for the first down.
Here's why I like the play. I know he didn't get a ton of yards.
What'd they say?
But use the defensive aggressiveness against. Now, defense coordinator goes, wait a minute. Do I want to blitz? Because they hit me with that counter. They keep hitting me with that stuff, those delay things, they can make a big gain. So, smart job just keeping the defense on their heels.
That completion will take them inside the 10 to the 9-yard line.
QBs, when you see zone coverage, man, can you manipulate defense when you have a good pocket? You've got time to throw. You got a little bit of time to throw. You can move guys with your eyes. That drag comes wide open. Good throw, good catch, first down.
He got it. That completion will take it inside the 4, and the offense is threatening. Second and goal coming up. To throw, it's McNamara. Looking to the end zone. And he's got it. Touchdown, Hawkeye. I tell you, when this drive started, the defense thought they had them in a hole. Not anymore. What a performance.
And I really like the play calling by the offensive coordinator on that last drive. That was a nice mixture of running and throwing and getting different players involved. Really nice job, very poised in that play calling, and it showed up.
I said, right, ooh, creep, walking with the bleep.
Now they'll leave it up to the offense on the next drive. And Navy will go back on the attack. This is when the pressure can ramp up a little bit on an offense, David, when they start feeling the heat to answer a score.
And I think being down 14, you can kind of feel that way. But, dude, if you put a good drive together, this is a 7-point game. So, Palmer, no need to panic.
I was just going to say, David, I mean, this thing can flip quick. You go down, score, all of a sudden your defense gets a stop, or who knows, better yet, gets a turnover. This game is entirely different.
Oh, it gives him the tough, stiff arm. And that defense doesn't allow a cutback, and they get him out of bounds after a short gain. And this offense just has to find a way to convert this third down, or else they are really in trouble. Here comes the option. Finally pulled down, but
I thought it was for family. The two family things.
By the way, the fullback who blocks all the time, does all the dirty work. Hand it to him, let him plow ahead, Palmer, and get that first down.
Are we in a time warp? Like, what year is this? Is this 1995? We're handing off to fullbacks again. That's a play that is basically extinct now in college football, but I love it because it caught the defense off guard, able to get a nice one there.
They'll run the option.
Yeah, they're two big family things, so it's for everybody.
Fresh set of downs.
Those fullbacks are grown, man. Those guys are constantly hitting linebackers and blocking the whole entire game. So when you get a chance to give the big boy the ball, it's always, and you know what it is? It's a morale boost.
See it right, ooh, free.
Everybody
Walking with the bleep.
He finally gets to touch the football.
Lost one on that.
Did you get some of the kids the chicken?
Second and 11.
Okay.
The option look. And he was fortunate not to lose yardage on that play, able to wedge it back to the line of scrimmage. They're about to wear this punter out. He's already been out 4 times, staring at a 5th, but they can't move the chains. On 3rd and long, trying to have a big completion here. He took a hit as he threw it and couldn't deliver the football. It's incomplete and 4th down's cut. Navy will have to punt it away. They've been busy out there to punt for the 5th time today. Another punt on the way. Got to make sure those hammies and glutes all activated. Don't want any muscle pulls from overuse. They'll get it out to about the 20-yard line, and that's where they'll mark him down. That's the end of the quarter, and Iowa is on top. And they've built a comfortable lead after 3 quarters of play. Let's take a look at how we've gotten here. As we start the 4th quarter, it'll take a pretty sizable comeback to win this one. Back at it to open the quarter with this first down play. The inside handoff. They knock him down after a gain of 3 to the 23.
That's exactly the start you want when you're on offense. In this situation, 4-minute offense, I'm not worried about scoring. I'm not worried about getting a bunch of first downs. I need 2. I need 2 first downs, and I'm going to let that clock tick, and I walk out of here with a dub.
It's a point in the game, I think, as a coaching staff where you really challenge your offensive line to go win the football game, right? We've got to lead late. We're going to run the football. And the defense and everybody in the stadium knows that's what's going to happen. Can we run the ball down their throats and impose our will? That's what this offense right now is trying to do.
Got 8 on first down, now looking at a 2nd and 2.
Fine. No!
And just a short, safe pass play. They pick up a few. Using him out of the slot, he has just been unstoppable.
And I love putting dynamic athletes in the slot that I can move around, that I can put in motion, that I can make him go in or out. I can put him...
Hit the gas, kid! Wide open ahead. And here...
I hope I never have dementia.
Good? You can wait a couple minutes for me, monkey.
Bounds, and these guys are piling up some serious yardage total. The Hawkeyes have this offense rolling. They'll leave it with him. They wrestle him down after he picks up 6 inside the 20 and down at the 18.
I think you have to like what you see if you're the coaching staff here. Your offense is on the field, and it looks like you got a pretty good drive going, and you're just going to try and keep this thing marching, keep the clock ticking. You've got a really nice lead here late. Just want to find ways to keep the chains moving. They're doing that.
To the air, it's McNamara. Fires to the right. It's complete. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Iowa.
Nice job on the route and catch by the tight end scoring that touchdown. It doesn't matter what play this offense calls. All game long, everything has been working. This has been a masterclass in offensive productivity.
And the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the 40. He'll bring it out. It's Myers. He stopped short of the 20 at the 19 and probably wishes he'd just taken the touchback. And here comes the Navy offense. They just didn't quite find the rhythm on that last drive, Jesse. They had to punt it.
I think they got to be more physical, David. I think up front they got to do a better job getting blocks and establishing this running game.
And how easy does football become if you're the more physical team? If you can threaten the run and then run play action, it opens up the...
Oh, he's so hard to get on the ground. He's got room. Running toward the tape. He's at the 10. Touchdown, midshipman. And they add 6 more to the board with that trip to the house.
Quarterback's abilities to read the field is huge. And also the anticipation, the timing. To be able to throw the football, Jesse, and hit a guy in stride so he can get run after the catch and get in the end zone, that was a nice job by the quarterback.
Yeah, it's critical, David. Listen, a lot of times touchdown passes aren't thrown into the end zone. You've got to read the coverage, hit the open guy, and let him do the rest.
They still have work to do, trailing by 2 possessions here in the 4th. They'll line up for the onside kick. Cool as a cucumber as the hands team makes a sure catch. That one did not go well. Tackled in the backfield for
Hey, you
loss of
are
6.
loud.
Iowa has it back on offense, hoping to ride the wave to the end zone. Man, what What a drive last time for the touchdown. That passing attack was lethal, David.
Better not score none of it.
Like a very confusing smell between like the cinnamon sugar, the French, and the Chinese food.
The commentators like me and Jesse talking about create balance, run and pass. No, when you throw that good, spin the ball around.
So the defense has to find a way to affect the quarterback on this drive because last drive he had way too much time to throw.
Yeah, nice run, and I think everybody knows. He's right there next to that 100-yard mark, 98 yards on the day. And that's a mark, man. When you hit that mark a lot of times and you take care of the football, you win a lot of football games. It's the more physical team. It's the team that makes it easy, makes it easier on their quarterback, and they've done that today.
Throws and fired complete. They make the stop, but there is a flag on the field. We'll see what that's all about. The officials offer the deal, and the coach accepts it. They will take the penalty. Let's see what they do on third down. Quarterback reacting to what the D is showing. Throws for the tight end. A strike downfield. He'll work his way down to the 28. Boy, the defense really needed to get off the field there, and they just couldn't do it. It's a fresh set of downs.
Man, that hurts. When you're trailing late in the ballgame, you need those stops, and you get them to third down. You get them to those critical points. Now they get the first down. You don't have many left. You better get aggressive.
They'll run it. They want to take their time here. He's knocked down in the backfield. He'll lose a couple.
It's going to be tough sledding for the offense here. They're trying to ice this game by running the football and bleeding the clock. They've got a pretty good lead here late in the game, but the defense knows the run's coming, right? So they're going to be loading the line of scrimmage, getting stops like what they just did. Be interesting to see what the offense does on this next one.
Might as well keep pounding that rock at this point in the game, even though it's 2nd and 12. From the gun, he leaves it with the back. And a decent gain there before the defense makes the stop. Quick timeout called by the defense, stopping the clock to save as much time as possible for their offense. Linebackers moving, trying to confuse the quarterback. This third down play more than manageable from the 24. Can the defense stand tall? And how about that alertness and that swarming D to keep him from getting the first down? And they'll have to say, it's a fake. It's a fake. The kicker wants to throw it. And the pass is caught. It's a fake. Shades of Little Giants. The Mad Hatter is loose, and it's a touchdown. Oh, the fake caught the defense by surprise. Opened up a little passing lane for the school.
And I tell you what, on a field goal block, what are we doing? We're sending everybody. You might want to keep a guy or two back deep just in case they do run the field goal. And when you bring the field goal block, you bring everybody. You're sending all your resources together. You're not covering. This can happen. I tell you what, guts to call the play. Actually,
and the extra point splits the uprights, and they're up a full 3 touchdowns, a 21-point cushion in the fourth. He'll take the return and try to improve the field position. This guy is so dangerous. The excellent vision to find a lane and get it out and set up the offense with good field position. And the midshipman offense making its way back onto the field. It has been a rather forgettable day that's finally coming to a close, David.
Yeah, it's been an awful day. I mean, just not functioning well on offense. Defense giving up a lot of points. This is a day, Palmer.
And they're on him in a heartbeat, and down he goes. Sprinting to the line to try to get this one off. Clock's running. Dropping back, it's Horvat. Here's a throw downfield late. And they wanted it all on that incomplete pass. Instead, they're looking at third down.
And this defense has put a game together. Like, it is hard to put all the facets of defense together. Run defense, pass defense. They've been so good, man. Dialed in. You could tell they were ready. They were fast. They were physical. They dominated this football game.
On third and long, he's going to have to turn one loose downfield.
And this is just one of those days, man, where everything has gone wrong, right? Like, they just haven't been in a rhythm.
Just one of them days.
Never built the momentum. This is one of those days you learn from, you try to grow from. A lot of things that we're going to show in the film room that people aren't going to like, but hopefully you can learn from it and do better next time.
He's into the open down the middle. Ripping through the defense. Turns out to be an easy conversion for this offense as they move the chains on fourth down. Navy quick to the line. He'll just keep slinging it. Looking to buy time. And the quarterback goes down all the way back at his 4-yard line. Can the defense stop them again on second and goal? He's looking to throw.
Oh, my goodness.
End zone. Touchdown, Navy!
And a nice touchdown, continuing to fight, continuing to play. This one, it's pretty much over. Down multiple possessions this late in the football game. It would take a miracle, but nice job by this offense continuing to fight, push the ball down the field, make plays.
And they pick up the extra point. Kicker knocked it right down the middle. So that scoring drive took only 6 plays. They're definitely up against it. Time running out, down 2 possessions. They'll try the onside kick. They were ready for the onside kick and executed perfectly, and they secure the football.
And this is why you put your hands team on the field most of the time when you know it's coming, and you put those guys that are great catchers of the football. The first guys, what do? They go block. They go blow somebody up. The next guys catch the football, secure it, get your butt on the ground. And most of the time when you do this, the ball game is over.
Timeout called there by the defense, desperate to get the ball back and save as much time as possible. If they can move that thing 1 yard here, that'll probably wrap this baby up. And excellent vision to find running room there and make a really good pickup before the defense put a stop to it. Just inside the red zone, 1st and 10 from the 19. Quick handoff. They bring him down, and he's going to lose a yard on that one. Plenty of fireworks in this one. A lot of points. They always talk about having the chalk last, and it seemed like whoever was on offense had the last laugh.
And it's amazing how much offense has been just boomed in college football. So good. So many ways to hurt you. And you saw both of these offenses put on a show today, Jess.
Dave, we talked to both of these coaching staffs, and their defensive coordinators were losing sleep all week. They knew this was going to be a tough task ahead of them. So much speed, so much firepower on both of these offenses. And, man, we saw that here today.
That's going to do it for us from here. For Jesse Palmer, David Pollack, I'm Reese Davis, and this has been another presentation of EA Sports College Football.
I have a pretty strong stomach when it comes to most things. I can't think of something that I can see that would actually make me comfortable. Like, even though this number 5, I don't think my stomach will